Welcome to Motivational, where the wisdom of the ages meets the challenges of today. In today's video, we delve into the life and teachings of Epictetus, an esteemed Stoic philosopher. Born into slavery, Epictetus's journey to becoming a revered thinker is a testament to his resilience and wisdom. His teachings, emphasizing the importance of personal freedom and inner peace, have profoundly influenced both ancient and modern thought. Join us as we explore 30 of his most impactful quotes, revealing their timeless relevance and the enduring legacy of Epictetus's philosophy in our modern world. If anyone tells you that a certain person speaks ill of you, do not make excuses about what is said of you, but answer, "He was ignorant of my other faults, else he would not have mentioned these alone." This quote comes from Epictetus, a Greek Stoic philosopher who taught that we should not be distressed by things beyond our control, but rather focus on our own virtues and actions. The essence of this quote lies in the understanding that external opinions are not within our control, and thus should not disturb our peace of mind. It's about recognizing our own imperfections and not being defensive. In the modern context, this quote reminds us to maintain composure in the face of criticism and to use it as an opportunity for self-improvement rather than a cause for defensiveness. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. This quote originates from the Stoic philosophy that values contentment and simplicity over material wealth. The essence of this quote is the idea that true wealth comes from a state of mind that finds satisfaction in simplicity and the essentials, rather than an abundance of possessions. In today's consumer-driven society, this quote is relevant as it encourages us to reassess our needs versus wants, promoting a life of minimalism and inner richness. Don't explain your philosophy. Embody it. Originating from the practical teachings of Stoicism, this quote emphasizes action over discourse. The essence of this quote is about the congruence between belief and behavior, urging individuals to live out their values and principles. Its relevance today speaks to the importance of authenticity and the impact of embodying one's philosophy in everyday life. There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power or our will. This quote is from Epictetus, who taught that our emotions are determined not by events, but by our interpretation of those events. The essence here is the concept of focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot, which is central to Stoic thought. In the context of modern life, this quote is relevant as it guides us to find peace by releasing concerns over uncontrollable circumstances. Man is not worried by real problems so much as by his imagined anxieties about real problems. Originating from Epictetus, this quote reflects the Stoic view that our distress is often not caused by events themselves, but by our perception of these events. The essence of this quote is about the distinction between objective reality and our subjective interpretation of it, highlighting the role of our mindset in our overall well-being. Its relevance today is profound, as it encourages us to focus on managing our thoughts and reactions to reduce unnecessary stress and anxiety. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This quote, also from Epictetus, emphasizes the Stoic belief that our power lies in our response to events, not the events themselves. The essence here is the control we have over our reactions, which can either empower us or lead to our own suffering. Today, this quote is especially relevant as it reminds us that resilience and adaptability are key to navigating life's challenges effectively. First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. This quote from Epictetus encourages self-reflection and clarity of purpose before taking action. The essence of this quote is about setting intentions and aligning actions with one's aspirations, emphasizing the importance of self-determination. Its relevance today is in personal development and goal setting, reminding us that our actions should follow our deepest convictions and desired identity. If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Epictetus here highlights the Stoic idea that personal growth often requires us to challenge societal norms and risk ridicule. The essence of this quote is the willingness to embrace vulnerability and the possibility of failure as part of the learning process. Today, this quote is relevant as it encourages us to step out of our comfort zone and prioritize growth over the fear of judgment. Any person capable of angering you becomes your master. He can anger you only when you permit yourself to be disturbed by him. Diving into history, Marcus Aurelius, one of the most respected Roman emperors, often emphasized the importance of inner strength and the power of the mind. Delving into wisdom, this quote draws a clear line between uncontrollable external events and our controllable internal thoughts and reactions. By grasping this, one can harness inner strength and resilience, irrespective of external challenges. In an era of relentless pace, where external events can be overwhelming, this quote serves as a beacon, highlighting our innate power to govern our reactions and mindset. By anchoring ourselves in what's within our control, we can steer through challenges with enhanced resilience and clarity. The key is to keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best. This insight, often associated with Epictetus, highlights the influence of our social environment on personal growth and well-being. The essence of this quote is about surrounding ourselves with positive influences and relationships that encourage our best selves to emerge. In a world where negativity can be pervasive, this quote reminds us of the power of selective association to foster personal development and happiness. You are a little soul carrying about a corpse, as Epictetus used to say. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, often spoke about the impermanence of the physical body and the enduring nature of the soul, emphasizing the importance of spiritual over physical existence. This quote reflects the belief that our true essence lies not in our physical form, but in our soul and character. It's a reminder to focus on nurturing our inner selves. In today's materialistic world, this quote resonates by encouraging us to look beyond the superficial and value our inner growth and moral integrity. He who laughs at himself never runs out of things to laugh at. This quote, often attributed to various sources, reflects a timeless wisdom about the importance of self-humor and not taking oneself too seriously. The essence of this quote is about embracing one's imperfections and finding joy in them, which is a key to a light-hearted and resilient life. In a world that often stresses perfection, this quote is a refreshing reminder to find humor in our flaws and to embrace a more forgiving and joyful approach to life. It is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows. This profound statement, often linked to Epictetus, emphasizes the barrier that arrogance and preconceived notions pose to learning and growth. The essence here is the importance of maintaining an open mind and the willingness to be a lifelong learner, acknowledging that there is always more to know. In today's rapidly changing world, this quote serves as a crucial reminder of the need for humility and openness in our pursuit of knowledge and understanding. Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. Epictetus, with his profound understanding of human nature, teaches us that true freedom comes from focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot. At the heart of this quote is the concept of inner freedom, which is achieved by mastering our responses to external circumstances. Reflecting on this in our modern context, it encourages us to cultivate resilience and focus on our personal agency, despite the chaos of the external world. Circumstances don't make the man, they only reveal him to himself. Epictetus' wisdom here shines a light on the idea that our true character is revealed not by our circumstances, but by how we respond to them. This quote delves into the notion that our reactions to life's challenges are the truest indicators of our character and values. In the fabric of contemporary life, this perspective serves as a powerful reminder that we define ourselves through our actions and choices, not merely by the situations we encounter. People are not disturbed by things, but by the views they take of them. Epictetus, in his teachings, often emphasized the power of perception and how our interpretation of events, not the events themselves, shapes our experience. Central to this quote is the idea that our mental and emotional well-being is largely dependent on how we choose to view and respond to life's situations. In our current era, this insight is particularly relevant, reminding us that our attitude and perspective are key in navigating life's complexities and challenges. Only the educated are free. This statement from Epictetus underscores the importance of education in achieving personal freedom and autonomy. The essence of this quote lies in the belief that true freedom comes from knowledge, understanding, and the ability to think critically. In the context of today's world, where information is abundant yet often misleading, this quote serves as a reminder of the value of discernment and the liberating power of education. Other people's views and troubles can be contagious. Don't sabotage yourself by unwittingly adopting negative, unproductive attitudes through your associations with others. Epictetus often warned about the influence of external factors, including the attitudes and behaviors of others, on our own mindset and well-being. This quote highlights the importance of being mindful of the company we keep and the attitudes we absorb from those around us. In our interconnected world, this message is increasingly relevant, reminding us to be selective in our interactions and to foster a positive, growth-oriented mindset. You are a little soul carrying around a corpse. This stark metaphor from Epictetus serves to remind us of the transient nature of physical existence and the enduring essence of the soul. At its core, this quote encourages a deeper reflection on the distinction between our physical bodies and our true selves, which is the soul. In today's materialistic society, this perspective offers a profound reminder to focus on spiritual growth and inner development, transcending mere physical existence. First, learn the meaning of what you say, and then speak. Epictetus often emphasized the importance of thoughtful communication, advocating for understanding the depth of one's words before expressing them. This quote underscores the value of self-awareness and reflection in communication, ensuring that our words are meaningful and considered. In the context of today's fast-paced digital communication, this advice is particularly pertinent, reminding us to be mindful of the impact of our words and to communicate with intention and understanding. I laugh at those who think they can damage me. They do not know who I am, they do not know what I think, they cannot even touch the things which are really mine and with which I live. Epictetus here is highlighting the invulnerability of our inner self and the strength that comes from self-knowledge and self-possession. The essence of this quote lies in recognizing the power of our inner identity and thoughts, which remain untouched by external opinions or actions. In our contemporary society, where external validation is often sought, this perspective serves as a powerful reminder to value our inner strength and integrity above external judgments. No man is free who is not master of himself. Epictetus consistently taught that true freedom comes from self-mastery and control over one's own thoughts and actions. The essence of this quote is the understanding that freedom is less about external circumstances and more about our internal state of mind and self-discipline. In today's world, where external pressures and distractions are constant, this quote reminds us of the importance of cultivating inner strength and autonomy to navigate life effectively. To accuse others for one's own misfortune is a sign of want of education. To accuse oneself shows that one's education has begun. To accuse neither oneself nor others shows that one's education is complete. This profound statement by Epictetus reflects on the journey of personal growth and responsibility. At its core, this quote emphasizes the progression from blaming others to self-accountability, and finally to a state of understanding and acceptance. In our modern context, this quote is a powerful reminder of the importance of self-reflection and maturity in handling life's challenges, moving beyond blame to constructive self-improvement. Nature hath given men one tongue but two ears, that we may hear from others twice as much as we speak. This observation by Epictetus highlights the natural inclination towards listening over speaking. The essence of this quote lies in the value of active listening and understanding, suggesting that wisdom comes more from listening than speaking. In today's fast-paced, communication-heavy world, this quote serves as a reminder of the importance of listening to others, fostering empathy and deeper connections. He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has. Epictetus often spoke about the importance of focusing on what we have rather than lamenting what we lack. This quote encapsulates the philosophy of gratitude and contentment, emphasizing the joy found in appreciating our current blessings. In a society often focused on acquisition and comparison, this perspective is a refreshing call to cherish what we have and find happiness in simplicity and gratitude. Attach yourself to what is spiritually superior, regardless of what other people think or do. Hold to your true aspirations no matter what is going on around you. Epictetus often emphasized the importance of personal integrity and following one's own moral compass, independent of societal pressures. The essence of this quote is about staying true to one's higher values and aspirations, even in the face of external influences and distractions. In our contemporary world, where external validation and social conformity are often emphasized, this quote is a powerful reminder to prioritize our inner values and stay true to ourselves. Seek not the good in external things, seek it in yourselves. This statement by Epictetus underscores the Stoic belief in finding contentment and value within oneself, rather than in material possessions or external accolades. The essence of this quote is the pursuit of inner fulfillment and self-sufficiency, recognizing that true happiness and goodness come from within. In a culture often obsessed with external success and material gain, this quote serves as a vital reminder to focus on internal growth and personal virtues. First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Epictetus often spoke about the power of self-awareness and intention in shaping one's life and actions. The essence of this quote lies in the importance of defining one's goals and aspirations before taking action, emphasizing the role of self-determination. In a world where distractions are abundant, this quote reminds us to first clarify our intentions and then proceed with purposeful actions towards our goals. The greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it. Skillful pilots gain their reputation from storms and tempests. This saying reflects Epictetus's view that challenges and adversities are opportunities for growth and recognition. The essence of this quote is about embracing challenges as a path to greater achievement and self-improvement, rather than avoiding them. In a society that often shies away from hardship, this perspective is a powerful reminder of the value and glory found in facing and overcoming life's storms. Don't seek to have events happen as you wish, but wish them to happen as they do happen, and all will be well with you. Epictetus often emphasized the Stoic principle of accepting things as they are, rather than trying to force them to conform to our desires. The essence of this quote is about embracing life as it unfolds, understanding that peace comes from aligning our desires with reality, not from trying to control the uncontrollable. In a modern world where there is a constant pursuit of control and perfection, this quote is a refreshing reminder to find contentment in accepting things as they are and adapting to them. Appreciation for joining our journey.